at 7:30. Wanna take a shower, feeling dirty. It's been a long day, I'm tired, but I'm feeling inspired. Can't wait to
Glad to meet you. We are so excited. I'm Karen at Fret Sisters. Fret Sisters, we're an online community. We support women, artists in the industry. I would just say musicians, no, the whole industry. Musicians, producers, wherever, artists, dancers, singers, but mainly musicians. You are a singer, songwriter, okay, guitarist, keyboard player, I'm going on, and singer-songwriter from Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes, I'm specifically Dixiana, but that's right outside of Columbia. So Columbia.
Right,
yeah.
right. I'm here in Greenville, well, close to Greenville, South Carolina. Wonderful weather we're having, right?
Yeah.
Finally. Okay. So I've been watching your videos, love your music.
Thank
and
you.
I must say, and not to really compare you, but when I listen to your sultry voice and your grooves and your beautiful music, it's like a combo of India Ari, Shaka Khan, Jasmine Sullivan, it's like, that soulful, sultry vocals, great music, smooth sound, even a little bit of D'Angelo. And that's what I'm hearing, some really good music.
Thank you. Those are all top-notch people that I love. So that's definitely a compliment.
Yeah, like a little bit of soul, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of gospel, a little bit of hip hop, blue, everything. It's like a whole, thing. So tell us at Fret Sisters, where did you start? I know you started when you were very young. You were singing?
Yeah, I started singing very young in church, in school, at a young age. And so I sang in the choir growing up and, throughout grade school. And then I sang in the choir in college as well. So always been singing, basically.
Right. And, you've been singing. And when did you start playing piano or guitar, any instrument?
So piano was my first instrument. My parents put me in lessons like at a really young age. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was in elementary school when I started piano. And I was also into sports too. So I feel like I kind of was like a little more into that. I didn't really like practicing, when I was little. So I took piano for a few years and then I kind of like switched my focus to sports, but I still was always involved in music, in school and in church.
Yeah. Now, I also read that in I think it was high school or college, you were head of the choir, your gospel choir.
Yeah, I was. I directed the gospel choir in high school.
Awesome. Oh, that's a challenge. Well, moving up, you have a new single. You have single, and then you have No Phone Calls.
Uh-huh.
I love it. And that just debuted. Was that February this year?
Yep. I just released single February this year.
Great. And all of our viewers and people that support us at Fret Sisters going to want to know where we can get it. So I'd say Spotify. You have your own web, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Music. Is that also on Apple Music? Correct?
Yeah, it's on all streaming platforms.
All streaming, right? That's great. Yeah, that's a wonderful song. I love the video too.
Thank you.
And, it's really to me when I'm watching it was like love yourself, kind of care for yourself, love yourself, and you would just home and reading a book and enjoying time with yourself and candles and gonna get some food and
that's No Phone Calls. Yeah, it is. It's just about not wanting to be bothered and just kind of wanting to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and
Yeah, No Phone Calls and single. You have the T-shirts, you have merch, and then you also there's a calendar, correct?
Yeah,
a calendar. That's interesting. When is your next concert?
So I took COVID to kind of, be behind the scenes, really relax and kind of like evaluate everything up to this point that I've done and try to figure out what can I do better. So I haven't really been doing too much performing, during COVID. I'll be fully vaccinated in 2 weeks, and then I plan to start performing out and about again. So I'm excited for that.
That's great. And I'm happy for everyone, just starting to get out, maybe with the outdoor concerts with the warm weather, especially down here. And if you start in the southern states too, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee and Georgia, like that.
I did sing recently for an outdoor concert with Finesse. That's so yeah, that was fun. That was this past week actually. So
all right. Now I'm just want to just jump back. You're also a model. I have to touch on that. Watching, I don't mean to embarrass you, but girl, you've got the look. You've got you're beautiful, and you have that style. And are you also a model?
I don't think so. I mean, I like fashion, so you could say, but like professionally, no, I'm not. But
yeah, and I see the red lipstick, and then I'm like, okay, she loves the pink lipstick too. Yeah, it's beautiful, really beautiful. But I love your fashion. I really do. It's really, the photos are great. Now, going back to your instruments, you play the acoustic guitar beautifully, electric guitar. Love your Fender. Love your sound too.
Thank you.
You play the bass. You play piano. You write your own tracks. You do everything. And you sing your own harmonies. When you write and arrange and compose all of your music, where do you find your lyrics or your sound?
Well, lyrics, 9 times out of 10, my lyrics are inspired by a true event, and that happened in my life. So sometimes it'll just be based on like a true story, and then I'll kind of like go off on, a creative tangent to tell another story within that story. But yeah, most of the time my lyrics are from real life experiences. Yeah. As far as sound, I've been working with Corey Plow from previously Plow's House recording studio, but now it's called Kaplow Studio, and he's awesome. So I've been working with him since 2012. And so I'll go in the studio and kind of just lay my vocal and like a guitar scratch, and then he and I together will build around everything.
That's wonderful. Yeah, love your music, love the sound. And like I said, it's a compilation of so many, all styles of music all together. And I love the blend, love the harmonies. And I'm just going to just digress for a second. I see that you like air fryers for cooking. I said, okay, she loves that. That's a great invention.
It is. I was like, man, I should have been got this. I'm late to the air fryer game, but I'm here.
Yeah, you're here for it, right? Yeah, I know, me too. I'm here for it too. Yeah, I was like, wow, this is a great invention. Wow, this should have been invented years ago. Yeah, but it is wonderful. Any other dates that our listeners and our supporters would like to know about?
So I do have some special news coming soon. I can't say a date yet because I've got to make sure everything is, in order, but very soon be on the lookout for some things from me.
Right. All right. And, watching your videos, I see you with Terrence Young from Columbia, South Carolina, great guitar player. You were playing with the ladies band, all ladies band.
Oh, yeah. That was a couple of years ago. That was a fun event.
Yeah,
we did that in, I think we were in Sumter for that. But yeah, that was really fun.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you have a lot of fun. So, and I do hear some Brandy too. I hear that 90s vibe.
Yeah, I definitely grew up on Brandy and Aaliyah, Monica.
Monica, sure.
I'm an 80s baby, so 90s is my jam.
That's it. So No Phone Calls and single is out on all your platforms. You have merch at, what is the website that we could purchase your merch at?
Katera and that's Katera music.com.
That's wonderful. Yes, we have April 22nd, and you're going to be announcing any of your live concerts and any other music coming out. We know we can get you on all of the streaming streams. You're on Facebook. You have about 5,000 followers on just Instagram and Facebook.
Getting there.
Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
5,000. You're very popular. Yeah, we love you. We love you here. So we have everything covered here. And anything else you'd like to say to all of our listeners and supporters at Fret Sisters Music?
I'm just excited to be interviewed. I follow Fret Sisters on Instagram, and I just think it's a great platform. You know, there are a lot of women musicians, but you kind of don't always know about them, you know? And so it's great to see a platform that highlights them. And I just think it's great to kind of have that community, because it's very much needed, you know, as a female musician. It's just a different aura, you know, that we can feel off of each other as women. So I really am grateful to even be interviewing with you guys. So thank you guys for creating the platform.
Thank you so much. Yes, we interview everyone. And an artist like yourself, you're not only an artist, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, but we are glad to have more. We're international as well. So we're at fretsistersmusic.com. Our email is fretsistersmusic@gmail.com. We have merch as well. But we are so excited to put you up for this season. And my co-partners is Jenny Jam, great guitar player, session player. She plays with, she's out of the DMV.
Okay.
And I have Nicole Rose out of Atlanta, Georgia, another great musician, artist, and great vocalist. And Shawn Marshall out of Philly. And
Okay.
I am out of two places, South Carolina, Greenville, and New York City. But I'm here. So I'll be seeing you soon. And guess what I'm wearing today?
Hey, I went there.
Okay, I know. USC.
I did.
Yeah. You have, I want to say, don't you have Dawn Staley as your ladies basketball coach? Great. I think she's going to do the Olympics. Wonderful school, USC, great school. So listen, wishing you all the best with your wonderful success. We love your music. Keep doing what you're doing. You have a great, not only great music, but you have a great message too. And that's important with music today.
Thank you.
Have a message, you know? So we will be talking soon, and I'll talk to you soon about anything else, especially when you play in South Carolina.
Yeah. We have to get together. That would be really fun.
It really will be fun because we're too close, yeah?
Yeah.
We're far away from each other. So very much. It's been my pleasure to be with you, and we'll be talking soon.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
My crew now. Look over to my left and I'm vibing with you now. Then he walked over. 1 step, 2 steps, 3, 4 steps closer. The very next thing I know, he's pulling me to the floor. I'll give you this.
Hey, Riff Girl, what you got?